Anyone that owns an HTC Vive can probably relate to the problem I have when it comes to removing the headset. Now, if you own a pair of over-the-ear headphones, you gotta be mindful about that because before you're able to take out the headset, you gotta remove that first. That might be one small problem for some, but for me, it's just an inconvenient thing to do. Thankfully though, after a year, it looks like HTC has a solution for this in the form of the Vive Deluxe audio strap. So in the box, you have the strap itself, the new one, the instructions. But the weird thing is, when you look through the instructions, the first thing they tell you is to remove the existing strap. But the instructions for that aren't included in the instructions for this new one. So they ask you to go online and find a guide for that, which, you know, it's kind of weird that you have to do that, but it is what it is. Okay, so when it comes to the installation, you remove the panel to expose the connections of the HTC Vive headset. So that includes the HDMI port, you have the USB connection, and then you have the audio connection. You remove that one, so now you no longer need to have that headphone jack cable. And when you install the new head strap, it snaps on the sides, and now instead of having that dangling headphone jack, you have integrated headphones, which is a big step up. Now for me, I think the design is better now with this new head strap because for starters, it has a sturdier plastic cradle around the back. So it really gives you a snug fit, and putting it on, taking off is just a seamless process. And you can also adjust it so that no longer you have to do the Velcros on the sides. You could just basically twist the knob on the back of the cradle. So you can either loosen it up or tighten it depending on your fit. So besides the improved design, I gotta say that the integrated headphones is probably the best thing about this because no longer do you have to fiddle around with putting on headphones, taking them off, having wires everywhere. It's all integrated into one thing, which is great. And it does offer articulation too, just like the Rift headphones, because you could actually adjust them, twist them, so that they're comfortably over your ears. And they also can be adjusted so they have a proper fit no matter what. I personally still prefer the Rift's headphones. The audio quality is superior because you have a wider coverage with the audio distribution, whereas this, with the Vive Deluxe audio strap, the sound just seems a little bit more narrow. It's not as wide. Sure, it is powerful, strong, but it just sounds kind of narrow. The thing that you're gonna have to really think about is whether or not $100 is worth forking over to pick up this brand new Deluxe audio strap. For me, it's kind of questionable. Yes, there's an unintended benefit with the brand new strap. In addition to having integrated headphones, you have now a better fit and more seamless process of taking it off, putting it on. It's simpler and straightforward. But when it comes to audio quality, I'm not really sold by them just yet. Obviously, maybe things can improve, whether that's done through software tweaks, audio adjustments down the road, but in its current incarnation, I wouldn't say it's better than the Rift's headphones. The last thing that's worth mentioning is that this is only going to be sold separately. It's not going to be included. I just hope that HTC down the road decides to go down that route to offer this as the default stock option for future Vive bundles. Okay guys, that is our review of the Vive Deluxe audio strap. If you guys want to learn more about it, you can check out our website, VRSource, your source for all kinds of reality.